The second change, tactical swaps. I mentioned in yesterday's video that whatever changes we make to our food and however we approach that, really we're doing one of or probably a combination of two things. We're looking at portion size, how much of something we have, and or what we have. We're potentially swapping something out. And to me, the key in swaps is actually the other word, it's the tacticalness. Because often what we've done in the past is a little bit more of a brute force approach. It's a bull in a china shop. I'm just going to stop eating that. I'm not going to have that thing. I'm going to cut out snacks, certain food groups, certain meals, alcohol, etc. And that's great in theory, but chances are experience has taught us that that's not going to work continuously. If that's not an approach that we can do, give or take with variance within it, essentially for the rest of our lives, then it's not going to work for us. Tactics is the key. A tactical swap is one that we're, give or take, just as happy to eat. We find it just as tasty, just as enjoyable, just as convenient, just as cost effective. For whatever reason, we're give or take, maybe like 10% less, but not massively differently. We're give or take equally happy. If we've got two meals that we like the taste of, that take the same amount of time, that are convenient, that we can buy from the same shop, from the same price, and the same amount of time in our gap at work, but one contributes half or 2/3 of the calories, then that's a tactical swap. Forcing ourselves to do something that we don't really like, that makes us miserable, or at least, definitely far less enjoyable, isn't going to happen continuously. And again, we get that tactical swaps by knowing the numbers behind it, by tracking, whether that's just looking at the back of a packet when we're in the shop, whether it's by using something like MyFitnessPal. But again, having that kind of knowledge of the swaps that we can make and the portion sizes of different meals that roughly work for someone our size and activity levels is the knowledge going forward that will get us there. Following elaborate rules that just make us think that we failed as soon as we can't do them and mean that we go back to old habits for a period of time is probably not the answer, because if it was, probably wouldn't have joined. A bit of knowledge from tracking behind what we do to enable us to look at the right sort of portion size and make some tactical swaps in what we do, hopefully, is